Weiss, the Nasdaq's down 6.5% from its high of December 16th. The S&P is down 3% from its high, and obviously one of the reasons for the weakness in the market at the index level specifically is Nvidia, which is down again. Take a look at Nvidia today.
Yeah.
It can't get any footing from earnings. It's been down about 5% today. It's off more than 11% year to date. It is the big issue, along with momentum. You're out of it completely now.
I am out.
When did you sell the rest of it?
I sold the rest of it when they reported earnings. So it's I didn't get it on the upswing in the earnings because it went into the green. I sold it when it started to go into the red. Look, there are a few issues with Nvidia in my view. One of them being that with Apple, for example, you're starting to see them make their own chip, and others all have plans to. It's got competition. Also, it's been reported that China is buying the Nvidia chip through other countries. So I think that's an issue for them. And then finally, when you take a look at what tariffs could do, and Taiwan Semi has been called out for tariffs, that stock's really gotten hit. It's not reflected here, but they'll pick up the excess capacity.
Well, they're about to announce, we think, according to the Wall Street Journal, a $100 billion investment in the U.S., something you may hear more about as the afternoon progresses.
Right, most of which, frankly, has been announced already. But the point on Nvidia is that a lot of people didn't even know why they owned it. They owned it for the momentum. And they owned it because they didn't want to sell it because of taxes. And I think part of the hit to technology overall is that those that came into the year saying, okay, I'm going to wait to sell until the next year, 25, and hopefully pay lower taxes or just delay my taxes for a period. They said, you know what, I can't hold on anymore. So it's a combination of factors that hit that in tech. But it's really notable that the only 2 of the 12 sectors that are down year to date in the S&P are information technology, which is tech, and consumer discretionary.
Which is obviously heavy weighting towards Tesla and Amazon.
Exactly. And I actually am still negative on the market, not bearish, but still negative, and looking to raise cash. That's one of the other reasons I sold Nvidia.
All right, shareholder snipe. What about Weiss saying, you know what, you got all these cross currents now in the name, hasn't traded well since earnings. Right. The only time it's really traded, quote unquote, well was pretty recently into the print, 5 days or so into the print. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. And guess what? The print was obviously solid. It was up 70%. Sales were up 70%. Earnings were up 70% year over year. $35 billion in revenue on the data center, which is up 93% year over year. We were expecting $42 billion for the guide. They guided to 43. But to Weiss's point, I think export controls are obviously a concern. There is some third-party selling via China, where folks are buying their GPU chips. There is absolutely continued demand, but I think, it's obviously decelerating. We can't see 100% year-over-year growth in these metrics quarter after quarter and year after year. So I think that's what a little bit of the digestion is.